Hi everyone, it's Leigh Newport with Stage by Design. For today's Spotlight series, I want to speak to you about marketing your home during the cold winter months. There are some things that you'd like to consider that we feel are helpful for you to keep in mind. Although the buyers out there are serious, you certainly need to overcome a few things during those colder, darker winter months. And the first is lighting. During daylight savings times, you really need to take advantage of every bit of light that you have. And one of the easiest ways to achieve that is simply to increase the wattage of your bulbs. And we would do so in all of your recessed lights, as well as your task lamps and your floor lamps. If you don't happen to have recessed light, there's another great opportunity to add light in every single room. You should have at least 3 layers, and for some rooms such as the living room, perhaps that would end up being a floor lamp behind a chair and then 2 table lamps in the other. Ideal wattage would be at least 100 to 150 watts per fixture to get the maximum amount of lighting, both for your real estate shots and for showing on those dark, dreary days. A few other things to consider are to make sure that you have an adequate amount of salt and anything that you might need to keep your driveways, walkways, and porches free of ice and snow. You never know when you end up with a last-minute storm that could come in. You always want to be prepared, and pre-treating is very important in that thought. If you are also happen to be marketing your home when it's vacant, you must make sure to have prearranged for any sort of ice or snow removal in your absence, because you don't want to endanger potential buyers coming into your house with an icy walkway. And if you can't get in there, they certainly can't show it. And then the last tip for today is to still consider your front porch and your entryway. And in earlier this month, it was 40 to 50, almost 60 degrees. And so it was very balmy for the time of year. But we also know that, gosh, next week it could be in the 20s or be snowing. So you never really know what this winter here in Northern Virginia could bring for us. So we suggest always still having potted plants on either side of your front door. Pansies are very cold tolerant, as well as ornamental cabbage. And it's just still a nice first impression point. You never know, again, if you put those out, whether they're going to be covered with snow, but you want to have them and be prepared nonetheless. I hope you found this information helpful. Have a great day, and thanks again so much for watching.